another good one. They're gathered up out here off this little drop. Oh, there's another one. That's a real dandy right there. This is one of my favorite soft plastics because of that right there. That is a good one on the Space Monkey. One that a lot of you may not have fished, but I fished it for years just for this reason right here. Big old giant monkey eating largemouth. Oh, that one took off with it. That one knocked slack. Space Monkey. That one went monkey-fied right there. I love the monkey. And this is what you catch with the monkeys, good ones. Ah, there you go. Hey, I just barely had him hooked. Look at that little fat chub. Tackle Warehouse Pro Mark Menendez here, doing the Space Monkey today. That old funky monkey. Gonna catch some on my favorite bait. Gonna fish it 2 or 3 different ways. One of my favorite soft plastic baits. And we're gonna catch some bigger than this one, I promise you, with the monkey. Let's set the scene. We're on Lake Y in western Kentucky. And we have got them going. One tree standing up right here, multiple bites, making that same cast with the monkey, Space Monkey. That thing moves a lot of water. It's like a big bluegill when it moves water and it gets those bites. It's functional. I can pitch it, I can flip it, I can cast it, I can wind it, and it's catching fish all the time. It's a compact bait that produces a lot of vibration and it gets those big bites. We're going to show you how to use it here today. Oh, another good one. Well, this is a head shaker. Golly, look at this one pull. Listen to that line. Oh, another monkey eater. That's the second one off that same tree. Just as big, maybe bigger. Come here, dog. Yeah, look at that one. Oh, the hook came right out. Look at that fatty. Think that's not a pre-spawn fish? Wow, that's about the 5th or 6th bite off that one tree right there. I mean, is that not a beautiful fish? That one's getting her groceries just right. Man, man, man. I can't believe there's that many fish around that one stump. That thing actually sits right on the edge of about a 2-foot break. Tree standing in at about 4, and it actually on this side of it drops to 6. So that's where they're just kind of gathered and staged up right there. The bite, I could tell there was more than one fish there. Many times when you throw up to a tree and you get a real soft bite, that's the only fish in the area. He just kind of eased up there and got him a bite to eat. These knocked slack in my line. Kink! They hit it because they had so many buddies around. And many times with soft plastics, you can gauge how many fish are right there in the same, uh-oh, just like that one. Oh, little bitty streaker. Not bad, little daddy bass. Came off, that's all right. But many times you can gauge if there's more fish in the area just by the way they bite it. That one hit it and was gone with it. There may be some more there. There's about 3 pieces of wood right there, right on that little drop. What I'm doing is I'm throwing past the piece of wood, bringing it to it and letting it fall right down beside it. Because in timber, you don't know what else is around there. So what I like to do is keep the bait on this side of all the wood to up my chances of landing them when I do get that bite. This monkey moves a lot of water. It's a relatively short, compact bait that has 4 digits that move that create a lot of vibration. And it kind of has a bluegill look to it, it has a crawfish look to it. They just know it's something relatively big that they can get a hold of. That's why I like it, because it moves so much water. It's fantastic in this dingy water. It's fantastic and clean. but I can flip it, pitch it, drag it, swim it, whatever I want to do with it. And it's another one of those baits that I love so much because I don't have to carry 5 different kinds of baits if I can do it all with that one bait. It's great on a Carolina rig. I'll even sometimes take it and fish it on the surface without a weight, just a 5/0 Gamakatsu hook and go at it. And that's an awesome, awesome bite when you're ripping this thing on the top like a buzz bait. There he is. Got him. That's another fish off of there, just a little guy. Monkey eater. I cannot get my fingers to work fast enough to get the monkey back to the tree. I think what we've got going on here right now is we've got fish that have finished their spawn. They're moving out off the first break. That's what you want to look for, is the first drop off break line associated close to the spawning area, and find something that holds them, a piece of cover, an irregular feature on the bottom. We got started there and it was crazy. It was 6 or 7 bites on one piece of cover along that drop. I'm actually fishing uphill right now. I'm in 1.5 feet and I'm casting out to 6 and I'm coming up the drop, which a lot of times that'll get you a bite that you may not have gotten on going the other way. Particularly on these post-spawn fish. They're lethargic. They've expended a lot of energy spawning. There's one bit it right there, yep. Coming uphill. Nice bass right there. Oh. And you can run into one that's a pre-spawner too. I mean, these fish have not come to the bank yet. Come here, big dog. There we go. See, that is a post spawner. See, she's all beat up, thin as a rail. That fish is just kind of sitting out there off the drop, waiting for something slow and big to come by. And the space monkey came by and he said, thump. Thump went the monkey. Nice bass. Nice bass. Now, what I did before I got started fishing is I added some dying to fish dye to my space monkey. This is actually orange on the green pumpkin and it's boiled crawfish, so I've also got crawfish scent in here. It makes it look more like a bluegill. It gives it a little bit of orange, a little bit of flash, but I think that scent is also just as important in the post spawn as it is any other time. There's one, there's one. He had me around a piece of wood there. It's a pretty darn good fish too. They're gathered up out here off this little drop. You know how white he is? Come on up here. Now see, this one has not spawned yet. So we've got an intersection of fish coming and going. That is so cool when you can find them mixed like that. One going in, one going out. This one has not been in the spawn yet. There he is. Every piece of wood along this break line has got a bass or two on it. See, this is one that hadn't spawned either. Look how white and clean that fish is. Fatty. This is a triple threat deal here. We are so lucky to have figured this out. Just fish after fish after fish, waiting to go in, waiting to come back. This bait is just the perfect size. It's got the perfect action. It moves the water right. I love the monkey, space monkey. You know, right now, I'm fishing it almost like a jig. Nice little easy hop, letting those tentacles move. I can swim it like a jig through the top of the stuff. I can let it fall. I can do so many things with this bait. Oh golly, that one hit it on the fall. I didn't even feel him. just picked up on it, he had it. There must be a ton of fish on this break line waiting to go into the pockets and spawn. Little streaker, little streaker. Good fish right there. Come on. That one tried to steal it from me. Nice bass right there. In anybody's book, that's a nice bass. I don't know if y'all have noticed, all around this bank is just crawdad holes everywhere. That's another thing I noticed about this lake that may help these fish, is there's so many crawdads. Nice one. Oh, get after it. That is a hot fish. Yes, sir. Just like you like it, right in the top of the noggin. Come here, got you. There's a quality bass. That's a bedfish right there, guys. She hit me once before and didn't eat it. Gotta get that off of me. That is a good one. Look how thick she is. Big old long slanky dude. All right, get off my glove. I had to make 3 or 4 pitches. She boiled on it once and didn't get it. Just boiled on it, got mad at it. Then I pitched it over there and just let it lay. Next thing I knew, it was swimming off. Good fish. You know, there he is. Peanut, just a peanut. You know, when fishing the monkey, because you can make such a long cast with it and swim the bait, just like I caught that little fella there, you need a relatively long rod. 7.6, 7.4, 7.6, long rod. When I can also use that rod to flip the bait and be in control of the fish. But when I make that long cast, that long rod's necessary. And I like a rod, a flipping stick, or a long rod like that's got a pretty good tip so I can make that cast. But when swimming that bait like this, that big rod allows me to take up line real fast. Good fast gear ratio reel and a long rod, and I can take that line up fast, because when the fish hits the monkey, 9 times out of 10 they run with it. For whatever reason, it's a real strange phenomenon. They hit it, they're gone with it. You've got to have the ability to take up that slack when that fish takes off running with it. This is a Lew's Custom Speed Stick Magnum Heavy Cover 7.6 medium heavy action, and it's a great utilitarian rod. It's great for Texas rigs, it's great for a jig. It's my Carolina rig rod. It's my swim bait rod. I do a lot of things with it, but it is perfect for the monkey. 17-pounder Brazex by Seaguar, and we're around all this wood out through here. You never know when a piece of wood is going to get in the way. You've got to have some abrasion resistance, because a lot of our bites have come next to wood. The critical thing with this setup is your reel. You've got to have a high-speed reel. The high-speed reel you've got in your collection has got to go on this long rod to make these long casts to take that line up. You can get away with a 6/8 to 1, but when one bites it, you got to reel as fast as you can. So the faster the gear ratio, the more line pickup you have. And a Lew's Custom Lite reel, a little old bitty, light, high-speed casting reel, makes this effortless for day-long fishing. He's got it. There he is. Ah, good one right there. Get up here. Big old wide fish there. Little big eyes. I like it when they can see it well. You know, we started swimming the thing. Then we got to pumping it around the wood, and now I'm fishing for bedfish with it even. That's the best thing about this stern bait. It's good for so many things. Old space monkey, that funky monkey. Oh, did he get it? Oh, that's a good one right there. Doing the monkey. Nice bass right there. Come on, get with it, get it. That's a good one right there. Can't stand the monkey. Hey, let me tell you, I let the secret out of the bag, but if you've learned something today, give us a like. Please enter the gear grab so that you can get some dying to fish, die safe, monkeys, the whole 9 yards. But I tell you what, swimming the monkey, they can't get anything better than that. Nice.